You might want to squat for this, Mr. Evaluator.
I decide when squatting is necessary.
Okay, are there any more recommendations for new games at the rec center?
My daughter, she loves Chutes and Ladders.
Oh, come on. There is no strategy to Chutes and Ladders. It's just luck.
My daughter's 5.
Well, your daughter is an idiot.
Also, how weird are forks?
Forks are very weird. I've always thought so.
It's the Al Travis Show, and we're lucky to have him. I call him Mr. Common Guy because, let's be honest, he agrees with me a lot, so he's got a lot of good common sense. He's Garrett Jax on the program. Garrett, good Monday to you, my friend.
Are you happy, my friend, after everything that happened in the state of Minnesota alone, man? I know a lot of people say, well, the Gophers, we all know what happened with the Gophers.
Don't want to bring up the Gophers.
We don't bring them up. We all agree on that. How about your Minnesota Vikings going into London and pulling out a win?
With as bad as everybody was thinking, I'm going to tell you, a lot of guys, pundits on this program, are saying that Minnesota was going to lose this game. I said, no, they had to win this game and find a way. Now, Garrett, if I told you before the game ever started, we would lose 2 turnovers to none, so we'd lose the turnover battle. One of those would lead to 7 points. We would kick a field goal that was hit into a line, one of the cable lines, and deflected out, and the refs didn't see it or call it, costing us another 3 points. If I told you they're going to bench Addison for the first quarter because he didn't show up with the team, he went out partying all night long, showed up in the morning at like 5 in the morning. If I tell you all that was going on, would you think possibly your Vikings would win this ball game after all that?
No. And
I know.
The other factor is Cleveland was starting a rookie quarterback, which I don't know if anyone saw what happened last week when the Giants started the rookie quarterback. They beat the Chargers in MetLife. And now you're going, is this going to happen to us? Are we going to lose to a rookie quarterback making his first start? You go, I hope not. But we didn't, and I think benching Addison for this first quarter, because I'm looking and going, where's Addison? And then they're like, oh, that happened. So, and then he's like, hey, you know, I accept that. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you a game-winning touchdown.
Well, accept it. I think you got to take what you give. What really drove me nuts is if you looked also at Thielen. I don't think Thielen had a catch. I'm looking at it now. I'm trying to find the stats, the box scores. I don't think Thielen had a catch in that game either. And you take those two out till the very last, catch. Right. You had to love Jefferson. He caught everything he had to catch. 50-50 balls mean it's 80-20. He's going to catch it. Single, and again, let's give Wentz 2 more things.
Right.
This offensive line was beat to death. I mean, we are talking third-place starters and that sort of thing. But for the most part, they really gave Wentz time, and they let the running game work. I thought they did really well.
And just like you say, we'll beat up on guys. And I don't know why they pulled Darisaw at the end. I think it was just for a Westing thing, but they pulled him out.
It was. They pulled. Okay, let's keep. And I should have said, and they're going to literally pull your right tackle out just because he's been in long enough. They pulled him out because that's what they said they were going to do. I get it. But the fact we did that final drive without him on the field.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. But again, he brings the leadership to it. So I get it. But Wentz has that expertise in him where it's like he leads down the field and the one where he throws it to Jefferson and there's 2 guys covering him and he still gets it. It's like, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you heard the phrase, F it, Jefferson's down there. And he was like, he was basically saying that, and Jefferson's wide open, getting that ball, which helped us hugely.
2 things with the game I thought were interesting. Besides them missing that field goal hitting the wire, I want to say it was like literally the first play of the Browns. Before it starts, they put the Cryon screen up, and it said foul. There was a foul, a flag, and the play hadn't happened yet. Then they took that down, the play happened, and then they put the foul back up. It's like they're predicting something or someone just messed up or it's completely rigged, the whole darn thing. I don't know. But here's the other thing. I'm not a big trick play guy, I think when you're having,
play, didn't you?
I did. When you have to do trick plays to win, it means you're losing somewhere. But they pulled that Akers pass off. They got around that corner, and those guys, we got him. Everybody rushes up. I could have thrown that touchdown pass. Now, no one would believe I was running the ball, so it would have been harder. But I'm not a trick play guy.
Yeah.
Nice job, Coach. Nice job.
I looked at that play. I'm so glad I was able to watch that play. And I go, oh, we're not getting this first time. And then he throws it. I'm like, oh. And then there's the case of him dropping it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, also, you got to think of the illegal formation. Like, that could, he didn't announce himself as eligible. You go, okay. And then you go, he got everything in?
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Good job, O'Connell, for that one. So,
no, just before halftime, Wentz tries to run for a first down, got 7 yards, got beamed in the shoulder, and it looked like he was out.
Right.
How nervous are you then that we're going to Max Brosma? Love the kid, don't get me wrong. But you're down to your third-string quarterback with basically a third-string front line. I really thought this thing was over. You got to give Wentz a lot of credit.
Yeah.
What he was 25 for 34, 236 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions. That's 2 weeks, right? No, last week he had 2, but they were both blocked. 102 rating. Okay, what else you want from him?
Right, what else you want? And with that be up injured line, and now you have the question. I think you said last week, do you go McCarthy?
I've
or
asked.
Do you go Wentz?
That's the next one. First, the only thing better than Wentz's 102 rating, Cam Akers has a 158 rating, 1 for a touchdown. So he's doing really well, but I don't think we put him in yet for quarterback. But that leads me to this. They're now saying that JJ's ankle injury might be worse than we first thought, may have to sit down a little longer. Well, we've got 2 weeks to the next game.
Right.
That'll give him almost 5 weeks since the injury. If he's ready, do you put JJ back in to go against the Eagles, or do you go with Wentz, who, let's be honest, just showed us he just created quarterback controversy. Right. He led us back for the big win with great passes. What do you do?
Hear me out. I would go with Wentz because Wentz played for that Eagles team, and he got injured, and they won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
Yep.
I would say let him go at it. Kind of stick it to the general manager and all that, saying, hey, you didn't want to work with me. You gave me bad coaching and all that. Let him in. He has the expertise, and if you have a healthy O-line.
Well, it will be interesting to see. I presume Darisaw will be back full strength now. Got a couple games behind him. He got 3 quarters in. He get 2 more weeks rest. He should be back. Concussion guy, I think that's a 4-week deal. I don't think the center's going to come back. These other 2, whatever their hammies or whatever, I don't know if they're back or not. But you put a good front line in front of this group, you got to say, watch out, right? They can score.
And that should be America's Game of the Week. Philadelphia, Minnesota.
Yeah. All right. On that same line, I don't know where our running backs are. Cook, I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'm not sure when he gets back, but I'll look into it. Garrett, a great Monday, buddy. Always fun to have a Monday after a big Sunday win, especially in London with the tea and the crumpets. Appreciate you, my friend.
All right. Thanks, Al.
All right. We'll get him back in here next week. He's Garrett Jax on the Al Travis Show.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy,